Hello, my beautiful besties. It's your girl Nelly. If you're part of my nail crew, welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now and become part of my amazing nail crew. For today's video, we're going to be attempting to do some 3D flowers. And I'm saying attempting because it's a learning process. It takes time, but I just want to show you and point out some of the ways that I do it. And maybe this can help you in many, many ways. So I'm super, super excited. First of all, this is the brush that I will be using. This is a Pana brush and it's a number 4. I purchased this off of Amazon. Now I know I'm not exactly sure or not 100% sure if this is a 100% Kolinsky brush. However, it's doing the job. I know there's a lot of other websites where you can purchase 3D brushes, and I would have to do a lot more research on that. I would love to continue to practice 3D flowers. This brush is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it is very affordable. It goes for like around $10. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. I am not a nail tech. And I want everybody to know that. And I also am not telling you this is how you have to do it. I am just showing you how I do it. And you can put it into practice and then let me know in the comment section below if it works for you. Okay? So this is the acrylic that I'm going to use for today's flowers. Sorry to announce that this brand is no longer available. As you can see, you're going to see that at one point I was trying to do 3D flowers and I wasn't very successful. Again, this is a journey. This is something that we need to practice, and I love to practice. So that is the evidence of me practicing and kind of failing a little bit. So if you do fail, it's okay. Just keep practicing. Just keep doing whatever it is that make you comfortable. Take your time. Watch other videos and you'll get it. So this is the monomer that I'm going to be using. This is Young Nails monomer. You're going to need acetone, and I do not show you in the video how much acetone I put in the monomer because that is technically a ratio that you have to learn because there's different acrylics and different acrylics set differently. So this one, for example, sets, it's not a fast setting acrylic, and that's the reason why I didn't show how much acetone I put in it. So this is a dapping dish that you're going to need. You definitely do not need anything bigger than this. But I do want to let you know that you will need to use acetone. Take, I was trying to point some things out. That's why you see me going through points there. So just wanted to let you know, just be yourself, keep practicing, and I hope that this video helps you. I'm gonna start by, I'm just mixing the monomer with the acetone. I'm gonna try my best to show you exactly how I pick up the beads. When I pick up the beads, I just dip the brush in the monomer and then I place it inside of the acrylic. I do not drag the brush. I just simply place the brush and allow that brush to pick up the bead. Once I've done that, then I go in and I place the bead a little bit above the rhinestone. The reason for that is because sometimes, depending on your liquid to powder ratio, it can run a little bit towards the rhinestone. So you don't want to flood the rhinestone. So that's just pretty much particularly what I'm trying to do here. So you're going to see me continuously dip the brush in the monomer. I tap it to release some of the excess of the monomer. Then I pick up the bead. I place the bead there. I release some of the excess monomer that it is in the brush, just a little bit, not enough for it to be runny. And what helps it stay kind of together is the acetone in it. And that allows it to set a little bit faster. You're going to be able to see when you practice that the bead is ready for you to put the pressure that it needs, because it's going to start to turn a little bit matted. That's the time when you want to go in and, kind of form the petal. So here you're going to see me continuously repeat the same process. Now, what I'm doing here is a 6 petal flower. A lot of people do 5 petals. It depends on the size of the petals itself. It depends on the size of the rhinestone that you use. It also depends on the size of the brush that you use. So take all those things into consideration, because I do have a number 2 brush that I have not used yet, because in my personal opinion, I consider the brush to be a little bit too thin. I already got used to using this brush. I love it. I would like to adventure onto other brushes to see what I'm able to accomplish. I have seen many videos, excuse me, and I find them very fascinating. I love learning. And I know not a lot of people can afford to go to school for this, although I have heard from a lot of people that do go to school that there's a lot of things that they learn on YouTube, or they learn by practicing or watching other people do, that they don't teach at school. So I am pointing that out there because sometimes I feel like, us nail enthusiasts, excuse me, get attacked a little bit because, according to some people, we don't know what we're talking about. And, we just go by practice. And it's something that, nail techs, have to do regardless. I'm just saying, Bessie. And I'm saying that because I watched the video not too long ago of someone really criticizing people who didn't go to school for nails. And, it shouldn't be. We should all try to, help each other and kind of like root for each, like, support each other, and, say, good job, sis, you're doing a great job. Even if they're not, it takes practice. We don't know it all. Even a person who goes to school starts from the ground. Like, they start from the very beginning, so they don't know what they're doing. It's within experience, and that experience extends after school. I just wanted to point that out. Anyways, so here I am going to finish this flower. Like I said, it is a 6 petal flower. You can do a 5 petal. It all depends on the size of the rhinestone, like I said before, and it all depends on the size of the bead that you choose. I have tried different acrylics. The majority of the acrylics that I have are not fast setting acrylics, so it is a different experience with different acrylics. That's why I'm saying take your time. If you happen to work with a fast setting acrylic, just know that the amount of acetone that you should add to that monomer should be less, because obviously it's going to set even faster. Unless you want to work faster, which is okay too, depending, like if you have clients or not, or if you're doing your friend's nails or any family member's nails. It all depends, it all plays out, is what I'm trying to say. So now I'm going to attempt to do a different flower, and I want you to pay very close attention. It's almost the same. So when I dip the brush in the monomer, it's the same way. When I pick up the bead, it's the same way. The only thing that changes really is how I use the brush after I place that bead. As you can see, I am just releasing a little bit of the monomer onto that bead, and I am pulling it upwards a little bit. I'm going to give it a few seconds. Usually I count to 5 and then I go in. That's why I'm giving you a closer look. So as you can see, I just put pressure with the brush flat, and then I turn my brush to the side to create that sort of line in the middle. Then I go back and I kind of open the petal a little bit more at the bottom, and then I go in and I add those lines on the sides to make it a little bit wider. Then I go back again to the top of the petal just to make it a little bit pointier. Now I know a lot of people have problems creating this type of flower, and that's the reason why I wanted to show you how I do it. It all plays out differently every single time I try it. Trust me, I've done this flower many times. It depends also on how much acrylic you pick up. Again, everything plays out differently, and just keep practicing. It's okay to make mistakes. I do not know at all. I'm just trying to show you the way I do things in hopes that this will help you grow a little bit more in your nail journey. And if it does help, please do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts. I would love to know, if it works for you, please let me know. If it doesn't work for you, also let me know to see if there's anything that I can help you with. And if I can't, then I will definitely point you in the right direction. Now I'm not saying, this is the way to do it. I'm just saying this is the way I do it. Keep practicing. There's many ways of doing these type of flowers. I've done bigger flowers. I've tried to do smaller flowers, which those are the ones that I pretty much need to work on, because I tend to do either medium or big flowers, and I'm able to do that with this brush, which is why I like it so much. I do have a bigger brush, and it was in fact the first brush that I purchased off of Amazon. I absolutely hate it. I don't know if you've seen it. I should have showed you. I'll probably try to insert a picture here. It is a completely silver handle, and it claims to be a 100% Kolinsky brush, but the bristles are so thick and so long that I tried to do a big flower, and it turned out big, I'm not gonna lie. But I just didn't like how the flower looked. Like, it didn't allow me, it wasn't as pointy as this one. So it didn't really allow me to do those kind of like marks or indentations in the flowers. I mean, in the petals, as you can see on this one, and it was a hot mess. So I just put it away. I didn't throw it away. It's still sitting on my desk. I just didn't try it again because I am so used to using this brush. I absolutely love this brush. So, and it's a $10 brush. So it is good for beginners. It is good for, people who are on a budget. And trust me, when it comes to anything affordable, I'm going for it and I'm going to try it. So I think 3D nail art is a beautiful art. And I'm going to be completely honest. My biggest goal is to actually do roses. Like those roses that really kind of pop up and they look like real roses. That's my goal. And hopefully by next year or even the year after, I will practice those flowers and I will show you how I do them, bestie, because I always like to say, if I can do it, you can do it too. So here you're just seeing me repeat the same process over and over again. That's why I kind of stop, repeating myself, because it's just the same thing. You know, you press down with your brush flat to make it wide. Then you turn your brush to the side to make that line in the middle, and then you kind of brush the top of the petal to make it pointy. So that's that's how it looks at this very moment. So with this one, this is the second time I attempt to do a butterfly. I have seen it before. I've never said I was the first one to do it. And I love butterflies. Everybody or most of you guys know that by now. And I wanted to give it a try. So I only tried it once. I wasn't very 100% happy with it. And you know what my issue is? Being scared. And I understand, that people can be scared of trying new things. I've been there many times. Do not allow yourself to stop yourself from growing because you're scared of doing something. It's okay to fail. Don't see it as a failure. Everything is a lesson. So take what you did wrong, and try to make it right for the next practice. You don't necessarily have to do this on your nails right away. Get yourself some swatch sticks like I'm showing you right now. Practice on those. You can even practice on, practice sheets, and it'll work the same way. I even I was talking to a friend at one point, and I was trying to show her uh, that how I press the brush when I'm creating a petal. I've always told her try to point the brush at a 45-degree angle, and don't put too much pressure. Like, don't put pressure on the entire brush. Most just put pressure on kind of like half the brush or a little less, half of the of the brush. I don't know if I'm being clear here. Again, I'm not an educator, I'm not an expert, I'm just giving you my experience. And I made that petal on a top that I have here for my drill bits. It's kind of like a bowl where I clean my drill, and the petal is still there. Obviously, because it's acrylic, I was never able to take it out, so it's still there. But I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you find any of this helpful, please do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts. Please give this a try. Don't be scared. It's okay to try new things. Just be bold, just take risks. And that's how you learn, really. And, when you truly have a passion for something, you're not going to be afraid of making mistakes, because mistakes are not really mistakes, they're lessons. We learn from each mistake and we try to make it better with our next practice or with our next set. So I hope that if you take anything from today's video is that, just keep practicing. My acrylic journey started about 2 years ago. And trust me when I tell you, my nails were bad. My acrylic application has improved tremendously over the past 2 years, but you have to put in the work. There's no such thing of you asking me a question regarding a nail set, and by me answering the question, all of a sudden your set is going to be perfect. You have to put in the work. You have to put it into practice. Watch videos. Take a little bit of every video that you watch, and grab all of that knowledge and make it your own. So this is what we created today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments, please, what your thoughts are on this video. I hope that this video was helpful. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's very important. It helps me out a lot here on YouTube. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.